Today felt like the right day to start this. Yes, we on Madden, but it ain't what you think. We got one goal. Probably won't get it done today, but we got one goal, and that is to win a Super Bowl with the Bills in an offline franchise. We're going to be on All Pro. We're going to keep it all the same. No adjusting of the sliders, and we just going to run through, see if we can't win them Super Bowl. It's plain and simple. If you're watching this on YouTube, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get into it. Enter franchise. Create a new league. Pay solo. Let's do roster file.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with.
Obviously with the Bills. We're going to go real life coach.
The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise. In the preseason, the regular season,
we're going to switch the starting court to the regular season. Make sure we on All Pro, but we're going to bump it up to 11 minutes with a minimum play clock. 15. I think we're just going to do auto. That one we'll do medium. We'll do manual for that. Okay. Oh, cool. 200 stat points. Love it. Continue. Okay, cool. No new unlocks. Love it. Coaching HUD. Perfect. We got some update. We got some updates. Let's look at the managed team. Let's look at the depth chart here. There's two people that I do want to grab though. Free agents. There we go. We want to get my man Poyer.
These are player tags.
Players don't care. With tags. Yep. And then we want Gabe Davis. There we go. All right, let's take a look. We're gonna move them right there. Perfect. Aerials. All right, perfect. All right, we have some upgraded players. Let's do this.
This is the abilities. This player has a zone ability.
Let's do that on field general. Let's upgrade his man. Why? Because yeah, let's do that for pass coverage. Oh, got an ability slot too. Let's do playmaker. There we go. Alright, and then let's just do upgrade all players. There we go. Alright, let's play it. Play the full game. Hey, what's going on, gaming nerd? I purposely have the music for the game off. You know, don't need to be hit with no DCMAs, you know. Look at these graphics though. Billy Buffalo. QB1. Ooh, they got the visor on them too. We got one goal with this, chat. Got one goal. And that's to win a Super Bowl.
On the Baltimore sideline, a look at head coach John Harbaugh. His team fired up.
It's going to be a battle
ready for this one. On the other side, Sean McDermott, now in his 9th season as the head man.
Try not start 0-1.
Mike Tirico and
all right, Prater, let's get it started.
It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go on Sunday Night Football.
There we go.
He'll be
Good stop.
down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Lamar Jackson.
They are led by the man who's won the MVP twice and was the runner-up a season ago. Hard to believe it is year 8 for Lamar Jackson as the Ravens quarterback.
Mike, isn't there just something different about week 1 of the NFL season? I mean, after months of anticipation,
Bernard just got ran over. Good Lord.
It all gets settled on the field. New coaches, new teams, rookies playing their first time. Man, it's just an exciting time of year, and I'm pumped to be calling it alongside you.
Jackson now on second down. He'll step up and run.
Man, I gotta stay in that rush lane though. I gotta stay in that rush lane.
He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. They'll motion the tight end right. On the handoff, it's Henry. Oh yeah. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard
Offline CFM.
A gain there of 20. First down, Baltimore.
Let's be realistic. This ain't no online CFM.
Never give up on a run. There was multiple times there that he could have taken what he got, go down with the tackle, and live to play another day. But he kept fighting, broke free.
There you go, Daquan.
Look at the play. That result, huge gain.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 8. Jackson gonna keep this one himself.
Here you go, Teron.
These are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. He will have a Ravens first down. We're able to get the third down conversion.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
What a hit, Lamar. What a hit, Lamar.
Down around the 40. So
they're just running it down my throat right now.
Goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. Gonna go right back to Henry.
Daquan Jones.
Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind.
Daquan Jones just lit him up. Oh yeah, without a doubt.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. They'll set up the screen to White.
Sit down.
They'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. From the gun, Jackson.
Good defense, Benford.
There. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is fourth down.
Held him to 3. Let's go.
That one is good. And the Ravens.
They ran all up and down my defense.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson.
Oh, what a hit.
Past the 20,
right.
and that's where they'll set up shop.
Visor Allen.
Offense heading out, and they are led by the MVP of the National Football League. 29-year-old quarterback, Josh Allen, in the prime of his career.
Let's get this run game going.
Opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra.
Nice tackle from Roquan.
New season, new opportunity. Can I still
That was nice. That was a nice tackle from Roquan.
You get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
Third down, it's Allen. He'll try to run for it.
What the inches?
The defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
Oh, stop me. That's on me. I need to do better.
Bateman is the motion man. A first down throw for Jackson.
Ooh, watch out, cannot hit him. I gotta watch out and not hit him.
2nd and 10. One of the tight ends motions right.
There you go.
Fires complete to Flowers.
Nice tackle, Rap.
Nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. On 3rd down, Jackson. Oh, he doesn't put it away. And the ball's out. Looks like one of the Ravens was able to
man.
Indeed,
That was a user strip.
Will keep possession.
Oh, that was a user strip. I gotta get those. I gotta get those.
Is good. And the Ravens.
Oh man, I user stripped them.
2 field goals take a 6-0 lead. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Johnson now to return.
Ooh.
And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. So Greg,
For whatever reason, it reset and I was too lazy to put some tags in there. Maybe after this game, I will and update it.
Into Kansas City in the AFC Championship game. Anything that we can say is that one thing.
There we go, James Cook.
Game this time.
Well, I mean, we'd probably start with they need Patrick Mahomes to retire. But in all seriousness, Mike, I think when you look at Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills, it's one of those things where they just happen to exist in a generationally great team in the Kansas City Chiefs, and one of the greatest players we've seen in the last 25 years at quarterback in Patrick Mahomes. So they just need, as hard as it is, they just need to continue to chip away. Just continue to go. They can't make Kansas City the boogeyman, because all of a sudden now that starts to get into your head. Continue to win. Continue to win the division.
There you go, Dawson Knox.
Playoff games, and if they keep knocking at the door, eventually they're going to get over that hump, because Josh Allen and this roster, they are a Super Bowl contending team. They just got to find a way to get over the hump in the game that matters.
Able to tiptoe around one tackle.
There was nothing. There was nothing there, man.
Taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage.
Roquan Smith was not.
Lost one on the last
Was
play,
not
so now
fooled.
it's 2nd and 11. From the gun to Dallas.
Oh,
Throw
shit.
on the run is complete.
Oh, my
And the work
word.
is close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. We'll try and run here with Cook. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Gonna depend on the spot, but it
All right,
looks
down
like
6-0
he
to
is
start.
short. So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday
Shakir,
night
good
telecast
God,
of the
what a
year.
grab.
6-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
If he broke that tackle, he's going up the sidelines. Let's go, James Cook.
This drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding.
So how we doing, Gaming Nerd? Been a minute.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. They'll keep it on the ground. Cook.
Oh, Dawkins, you gotta stay on that block, sir.
Couple of yards behind the line.
You gotta stay on that block, sir.
Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down.
There we go, Shakir.
This complete
There
to
we go,
Shakir.
Khalil.
That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down. Allen, gonna give it to Cook. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Allen now on second down. He'll find his running back, Cook. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. From the gun. Throw here for Allen.
Coleman, you got to catch that, sir.
It's incomplete.
All right, we'll take the field goal here.
Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
There's Prater.
Prater's kick is good. And the Bills are on the board. They cut the lead to 6-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself
I'm
deep
chilling,
in the red
man.
zone
Just
and you have to
been-
settle for a short
been
field goal
busy.
like that. In this case, he's able to put
Work
it through.
has been crazy.
And they get 3.
Now an opening past
Gotta
the 30.
stop him, though. Work's been crazy, but, you know, we're doing well.
Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. Greg, when you step back and look at this AFC North, Baltimore and Pittsburgh, their rivalry now really for a couple of decades has in so many ways defined this division, and they set the tone for everything that happens when you are in an AFC North game.
Yeah, and you talk about divisions having identities, they have their culture. Really at the top, Baltimore and Pittsburgh kind of want to play a similar style game, strong on defense, great run game. Obviously, Baltimore adds the extra element with Lamar Jackson. To me, the fascinating team, though, is what kind of jump can we expect, Mike, from the Cincinnati Bengals?
I agree with you, because if you think about the toughness and the physicality, Cincinnati can put up points in an electrifying fashion, and even the 1 year Cleveland was up near the top of the division, they did that as well. But you come back to that defensive side of the ball, and when I look at these teams, Greg, I just think, man, these are defenses that can stop anybody in the league, and that's where you've got to invest in this division.
Oh, man, you got to stay outside. You got to stay outside in the run game.
They're the pass heavy, they're the spread attack, they've got unbelievable weapons on the outside. Obviously, Joe Burrow, quarterback. But it was the defense, and you said it, their inability to be as good on the defensive side of the ball
There you go, Daquan.
as Baltimore, as Pittsburgh, traditionally, but especially last year, is really what allowed them to be the odd man looking in when they missed the playoffs. So I think if Cincinnati can just improve a little bit on defense, they have the offense to now enter and make it a 3-man race in the AFC North.
And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to third down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got it at the 7.
And all right, put your hands up,
To
sir.
the end zone.
Got to put your hands up on that.
Touchdown, Ravens. The extra
All right, we need a
point
drive.
is up and through.
We need a drive here.
And the Ravens move out in front, 13-3. Both teams ready to go once more.
That's what we need. We need a
As the
drive.
kick's away. Johnson now to return. And he's down at the 23.
Yes,
and that's
sir.
where the
Not what
offense
you think, though.
will take over. So now here comes
No,
the
hell no.
Buffalo offense heading back
We
out
ain't done with
onto the
MLB.
field. Greg, this AFC East, a division that really has been dominated.
We starting
by
off
the
with this
Bills.
and probably switch over.
5 straight division titles. It's hard to see who can knock them off that perch right now.
Yeah,
That was a-
I think
that was a
until
blitz.
someone decides that that's going to change, I think you just have to
Yeah, it
assume
was.
that Buffalo remains the king of the East. And I think when you look at the bottom of the division with the Jets and New England, they're clearly in a rebuild. Young quarterbacks, new coaching staffs, trying to kind of get themselves out.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Oh, he was wide
Down the
open.
field, but that falls
He was wide open.
incomplete. On 4th down, here comes the Aussie Cameron Johnston to punt. Tyler
Oh, yeah.
Wallace deep for Baltimore.
Definitely a good thing.
Now fair catch is called for and
Man, we did not need
right
that.
there at the 45. The Ravens offense and receiver Zay Flowers heading back onto the field. You know, Greg, you start to think about, okay, who are the teams that didn't make the playoffs last year that have a chance this year? Look, it happens every year. We just have to identify who they are. Who are a couple top of mind for you as we start 2025 here?
You know, as I start in the AFC, I think the Cincinnati Bengals. And you got to think the way their season ended last year, they rattle off 5 wins straight, really on the back of Joe Burrow. We could have made the argument if they're a playoff team that Joe Burrow was the best player in the league. I mean, he was incredible. Most weeks, Mike, he single-handedly carried that offense. Now, new defensive coordinator in Al Golden.
Okay.
Can he just make that defense in Cincinnati average?
Oh, can I get a stop?
Just play a little bit better with that high-profile offense. I think they're a team. They might not win the division with Baltimore, but they're going to be close and maybe at least get one of those wild card spots.
Why don't you flip it over? Who are the guys you're watching in the NFC?
You know, I think Dallas is going to find themselves just the fact that I know the division is difficult. Obviously, Philadelphia remains really strong.
He's hit after the catch. And the
Oh, come on, man.
What the? Bounce. He got it right back.
Oh, he got lucky. That's the second time.
Have to be verified by a replay.
But I think he was down.
Taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee.
Oh, yeah, he was down.
Any other body part except the hand. Down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. On 1st and 10, Jackson.
There we go.
In trouble, and down he goes.
For a second there, I thought
After that last play, we have an injured Raven. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Lamar going to work from the pistol. He'll get this out to the left flat.
Oh man, Bernard, if I could have really gotten down there.
And it's going to set up 3rd down. Back to throw, Jackson. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. On play action, here's Jackson. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive.
Oh man, now that's hilarious.
Touchdown, Baltimore. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. The extra
That man was on the run and throws a laser.
One more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock.
All right, we can rebound from this, though.
Drive here at the end of the 1st half, and the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, this is Strong. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. The Bills offense going to take over just before the half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. A short throw caught by Kincaid. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. He'll find Shakir open right side. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. From the gun, Josh Allen. Moving left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. Play action. Here's Allen. Forced to his right. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining.
For a second there, I thought that was
here in this 1st half.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And he's going to be taken down.
We needed points.
Time runs out on this 1st half.
We needed points.
And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We
needed to double dip right there.
Quarter. Very
I'm playing on Xbox.
1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Bills' offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. You know, Greg, as we get the season going, obviously the adjustment to last year's new kickoff rules in place. We talked to a lot of coaches during the year. Folks didn't seem too bothered about letting the other team have the ball at the 30-yard line after a touchback. But the 35-yard line, I don't know, does that feel any different to you?
You know, it does.
There we go, Shakir.
That people don't talk about
Needed that.
is the impact that it's making on going for it on
let's see if we can't get this split screen here.
Field goals. Because remember, in the old days, if you got stopped inside the 5 or you scored inside the 5, it was all the difference of if I kicked a touchback, they got the ball at the 20.
There you go,
it wasn't that much of a spread. But now all of a sudden, is it in my best interest to settle for a field goal and kick off when I could give you the ball at the 35? Or even if I fail down there tight in the red zone on the 3, you now possess the ball inside your own 5-yard line. So I think that's an element now that's causing offenses to go for more touchdowns, kick less field goals, because the ensuing kickoff is giving my opponent the ball in much more favorable territory.
There we go. There we go.
And he's in.
Let's go. We needed that one. We needed that one.
For Josh Allen, the reigning MVP of the NFL. First touchdown pass of this 2025 season.
We needed that one. Now we need a stop.
Extra point is good. And the Bills are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Hey, let's go, Buffalo.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away.
After this, I'll likely order the wing stop.
Dejounte Wester now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. You know, Greg, early on, it's always new faces in different places. Off-season movement, what caught you?
There we go.
I think there's so
That's
many
good. That's a good start.
Stephon Diggs, he ends up in New England, and Cooper Kupp now. He's moving on to Seattle from the Rams, but I think it's the guy the Rams signed to replace him, Davante Adams. I know he's not the youngest anymore, but watching him play in New York with Aaron Rodgers last year with the Jets, he can still run, he can still make every catch, he can still go.
It's big right there.
I think you put Davante Adams with Matthew Stafford, Puka Nacua, in that offense run by Sean McVay, I think that's a sneaky, maybe not a sneaky because he's a really household name, but I think that's a great signing by the Rams.
And always interesting from the offseason, the quarterback.
Jeez, that's a big 6.
Some of the biggest names were
That's big to the house.
Yeah, now the guy that is going to line up behind center for
Oh,
Seattle
man, that was
Sam
picked to
Darnold.
the
And of course,
house.
we all saw that incredible season he had last year in Minnesota with Kevin O'Connell and Justin Jefferson and that really dynamic Vikings offense. So now he goes to Seattle. I think he's going to have an inspired Cooper Kupp. He was let go from the Rams. If he's healthy, he's a big weapon.
Oh,
Jackson
man, that
Smith
was picked to the
house. He has some
house.
pieces in that puzzle that he can push the ball downfield to. So I'm excited to see Sam. That's what everyone thought he was going to be coming out of college when he was a high draft pick of the New York Jets.
They're playing a lot of zone against me right now.
To the air on second down. Here's Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook.
I went nowhere.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that
I
are
went
such
nowhere.
willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
There's that man again. Another catch.
You know, it's always hard as an offense to waste such great field position, but they had a short field to work with, not able to pick up a single first down. So give a lot of credit for the defense.
Oh, come on, Pollard! Hold on to that.
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Yeah, the commentary is nice.
Now Jackson, this a design run. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Here's Jackson.
Oh my God, Brad picked that off.
That ball incomplete.
Little miscommunication there.
Brad, if you picked that off, that's the second pick I should have had to the house.
Quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
All right, we're going to be...
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Bills offense ready to take over once again. They'll begin with 1st down from their own 11. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and inches. On the carry, it's Cook.
Hold on to that football, Cook.
Down about the 28, but move the chains. That's a 1st down.
Hold on to that football, sir.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales.
Ooh, there we go.
When you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Here's a 1st carry from man from Kentucky. Great Davis.
That one nowhere.
In his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Allen.
There we go. There we go, Shakir.
For his favorite target. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Bills 1st down. Here's Allen to throw. They'll set up the screen to Cook.
Oh, got hit that hole, sir. Balls.
Shy of the marker. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Coleman, you got to come up with that.
They couldn't hook up there.
You got to come up with that.
Time has expired. The 3rd quarter has come to an end. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Allen working from the pistol. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
Do your eyes deceive you?
And this one, right.
Yes, sir. This is the Offline Bills franchise. Game 1.
Indeed, back within 1 score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game,
got 1 goal
you don't feel
with
very
this one
good
to
about
win Buffalo
in this
a
case, it does get
Super
them
Bowl.
a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So on come the Ravens, and Greg, what a story again last year, 12-5, 13-4 the year before that. Regular season, they have been as good as almost anyone in the NFL, but...
You got the ball, baby! Let's go!
Maybe the break they need here in the 4th quarter. And remember that
there's a foot review.
Must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look.
Foot review is, yeah, he's down.
Any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are
so
the visuals
close.
convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
Oh, man, I thought for a second there, I thought we had live.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Hopkins sent in motion. He'll step up and run this. 11 yards the gain. He Does it himself.
These damn read options, man. Not yet. After this game, I'm going to order it.
It is 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Hopkins sent in motion. On the give, it's White. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Now it's Jackson.
There we go. There we go, Rousseau.
And finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
Needed that one.
Sending the punt team out.
Needed that one, crew.
As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. That's fielded at about the 18. And
we need a touchdown here. We need a touchdown in the worst way.
And that's where the offense will take over. The Bills offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
There you go, Coleman.
Taking in Keon Coleman. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Allen.
Throw that ball away, sir.
And he'll just get rid of it.
There was no way. I had no time.
And that'll set up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Allen. He gets this
there
one.
There you go, Elijah Moore. Hold on to that football, sir.
Work this down inside the 45.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
Matabuke just blew that shit right up, man.
Behind the line of scrimmage, too. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Moving outside the pocket. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good.
Come on, Roquan Smith ain't going to stick with James Cook.
And set up a 3rd down. From the gun, here is Allen. He'll air one out for Palmer.
Come on, Palmer!
Incomplete.
Oh, my God, you got to hold on to that.
The intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force these quarterbacks to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
They get the conversion with a gain of 22. Here's 1st and 10. On the zone read.
If I'm gonna run that, I gotta learn that.
Right on it. They hold him to no gain.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And
Fortunately, that's all in. They got a spot. My Saturday's been chill, man.
They just have to be more creative.
I slept in a little bit.
Concepts, Mike. I mean, there's
did some laundry, got my shopping done for the week.
Forced to throw that one away.
Flush to his right.
There you go, Palmer.
And they continue to churn out 1st down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
Got some laundry done too.
They'll run the draw with Cook. And he's going to get up.
Yeah, I can't run against this defense.
And he's picked up and thrown down. 2nd and 11. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen.
Nice block, Ray Davis.
Here. And he's into the end zone.
Ray Davis with the block to spring him.
The kick is good.
Big drive right there.
This game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted.
All right, here we go.
What's in
Can I get one? Can I get one more stop?
Tylan Wallace now on the return.
Can I get one more stop?
He is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago. They'll look to retake the lead.
There we go, Bosa.
On this drive, it starts with first down.
There you go, Bosa.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. DC. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Pistol formation with Jackson.
Man, I was sitting right there, too. I was sitting right on that route.
And he's going to get this to the 37-yard
I'm upset on that one.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jackson. Out quickly to Flowers. And they bring him down.
Bro, I came down on that play. Shit. The wide receiver screen, but he was waiting for me to come down on that. 2-minute warning.
Here's Henry.
It bounced right to Bateman.
Teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
Oh, that's annoying.
They'll drop to throw. This one complete to Bateman. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They come up for 2nd and 2. Now Henry. Finding space at the 15. And this is a touchdown.
I let him score on that one.
Going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Man, there was 2 fumbles that I should have had.
Good. And the Ravens will go up.
Oh,
by
Bosa
7.
start too. What a surprise.
Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Johnson now to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Bills offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show as they've just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Stopping here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Now he'll run.
Need to get out of bounds.
And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple.
Corn Labron? Ouch.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. From the gun. Throw here for Allen. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Now a timeout Buffalo. Their 2nd. As they'll stop it with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. On the run to the right.
Somebody move.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. To the air once more. It's Allen. Rolling right. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. They go play action now. Here's Allen. He'll air one out for Palmer. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted.
Oh,
It's the
man.
safety, Kyle Hamilton. Accelerating toward midfield. To the 20.
And he picks sixes
And
me.
he's going to bring this one back the distance.
Oh, that's nasty work right there.
Ravens. So it's a win here for the Ravens.
Oh, man, there's two fumbles that I should have had. That's nasty.
Getting the victory to begin the new campaign.
Man, I couldn't stop the run that game.
So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL.
Look at that. James,
With that,
Derrick
we say good night from
Lamar
Buffalo.
Jackson, 7 runs, 7 attempts for 57. Derrick Henry, 14 for 105. They had the one fumble that I should have had. I couldn't run against this defense. Damn. All right, we got one new injury. Okay, so he's on the... I like that. Torn labrum, 4 to 5 weeks. Okay. Bad. That's a bad loss. Roquan Smith did absolute work.